from, a lot of native tribes, being able to sage, just cleanse the energy, make sure that we're all balanced. And when we come into this job and we come to this place, it's not anything that I don't do at home that I did today. I saged last game, and I plan to sage, almost every game if the opposing team would allow me to.
I have to ask you, though, we saw Kyrie pregame with burning sage. Can you shed any light on what he was doing there?
That's his thing. I mean, Kyrie probably sages his room before he played 2K.
I mean, hoopla on Christmas I don't really get into that. I don't really necessarily think of Christmas as a holiday, so, I'm just happy that I get to be with my family, so.
My name is Nick. Are you going to leave us like LeBron left us?
It's a great question. No, I won't leave. I'm not leaving. How can I leave you guys?
Michael Lee's back here with you on SportsCenter, continuing our breaking news coverage of a potential trade between the Celtics and the Cavs that would basically swap the starting point guards for the two teams that faced off in last year's Eastern Conference Finals. Kyrie Irving going to Boston, Isaiah Thomas going to Cleveland, along with some other players and a draft pick.
But there will be more spaces up there. Kyrie, how important is it to see number 11 up there one day?
It's quite important, and I appreciate that, Scout. I joined in, but I shared it with some of my teammates as well as the organization and everyone else in Boston. If you guys will have me back, I plan on re-signing here next year.
Boom!
So.
Wojnarowski of ESPN is reporting that Kyrie Irving will sign a 4-year deal with the Brooklyn Nets.
I'm all about safety, so see how it is on my knees, see how it is on everyone's bodies. I know that this is a pretty older court. Looks like it's fresh painted as well, so I'm just going to do my assessment and go from there.
It's a new court.
Yeah. It took me 3 steps to realize that this is not the same NBA court that I'm used to playing on, so we'll see what's up. I know I had some thoughts about the floor before the game that I guess was turned into a big deal. So it was good to see their new home floor. Is that a new home floor? The Mecca, or
the one-time,
one-off deal. I'm glad I was part of that historic event.
A couple days ago, Irving joined the quote "Holding Court with Gino Auriemma" podcast. He's got more, people. This is what he told Gino.
When I started actually doing research on my own and figuring out that there is no real picture of Earth. Like, there's not one picture of Earth. And we haven't been back to the moon since 1961 or 1969. And you start, and then it becomes like conspiracy theories.
Just in case you were persuaded by Kyrie, here are some recent photos of the Earth from our friends at the internet. I mean, look.
Is that our Earth?
Well, listen, Kyrie is my little brother. He's my all-star point guard, superstar point guard, and if he decides he wants to say the Earth is flat, then so be it. So he's an interesting guy, man, and he believes it. So, Kyrie, the Earth is flat, right? Yeah. So whatever. That's news. There we go.
You see this thing that's with him that's kind of circulating that he apparently believes the Earth is flat?
That does not shock me one bit. If you actually get to know Kyrie, he has his opinions on a lot of things and he's the type of guy that he actually does a lot of research on different things. And so when he says something, it's not like he's just blowing smoke or he's just like what he thinks. He's actually like read up on it and does good research and it's his opinion. And he's one of those guys where he's gonna stand strong about what he believes. So I actually did see it. When I saw it, I laughed because it does not shock me one bit that he would think.
He was fined $25,000 for not speaking to the media since the start of training camp on December 1st. The Nets organization also fined the same amount. His only media interaction has been a statement he released on December 4th that did not fulfill the league's media requirements. And then today on Instagram, Kyrie posted this statement that included, quote, "I pray we utilize the fine money for the marginalized communities in need, especially seeing where our world is presently. I am here for peace, love, and greatness. So stop distracting me and my team and appreciate the art. We move different over here. I do not talk to pawns, Kyrie says. My attention is worth more.
But some of that other stuff, I'm like, yo, man, you do realize you're just a basketball player, right? And it seems like he's like, no, I want you guys to know I'm the smartest guy in the room. I'm like, well, first of all, you're not. You only went to college for 6 months. A lot of guys are smarter than you are. Just answer stupid basketball questions. And if you want to say something about social justice, say it and mean it, because it's important and significant. But all that other stuff, like, yo, man, shut the hell up and talk basketball.
In my past life, like I said, I was you. I was you. What you are now, that's what I'm up here. Same mentality. I'm getting to a spot. I'm raising up. I'm getting to a bucket. My footwork is impeccable. I have length. I'm able to shoot over top, hold the follow through, and I don't see people. Do you not feel the same way?
I do sometimes, but I'm just saying I don't think that's good for the continuity of our offense if our point guard always want to be underneath the rim. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? That can come off. That can come off.
You get what I mean?
I do. You're right. That can come off like I'm trying to implement myself. Just okay. So what about? Yeah. So what about 7 post-ups instead of 8?
I mean, we negotiated. I thought we was going to do 2.5 post-ups a game. The half one is like I throw you the ball in the post and you just throw it right back out to me.
No, but I'm also saying I feel like every play down I have a mismatch, no matter who's in front of me. So I think that mentality mixed with having that post guard is a great balance, you know, for our squad, for our offense.
Yeah, we're going to see, though.
I know my post-ups are negotiable, but I think 4.5 works, like 8. What?
We'll see.
Never had a shooting stretch like this. I think it's now at this point 19 for 62.
Yeah, who cares? Who cares? I'm a basketball player. Prepare the right way. Like I said, it's a little different when your rhythm is challenged every play down. You're being picked up full court. They're doing things to test you, and the expectations on me are going to be sky high. And I try to utilize their aggression against them and still put my teammates in great positions while still being aggressive. I'm trying to do it all. So, for me, the 22 shots, I should have shot 30. It really not great of a shooter. So I think that just the consistency of just going at it, staying aggressive is always going to put us in a great position. Obviously, being more cautious on the turnovers, getting down the stretch when they're going on runs or managing the game better that way.